Well, next to a cold case unsolved for 30 years. A trucker found shot to death in his transport truck parked on the side of the 403. 3 decades and hundreds of tips later, police are still searching for answers. CTV's Daryl Morris joins us live in studio with more on this cold case tonight. And Daryl, it was on this day 30 years ago, Michael Lovejoy was killed.
Yeah, April 8th, 1994, Alex. Lovejoy's transport was seen parked on the shoulder of the 403. And then the next day, one of his colleagues passed by his truck for a second time and stopped to check. Lovejoy was found dead, and police have yet to come up with a suspect or a motive.
Brantford police officers waved traffic along the westbound lanes of Highway 403. 2 tractor trailers from RTS Transport Inc. are parked on the shoulder, surrounded by police cruisers and a forensics van. It's April 9th, 1994. A murder investigation is underway. 35-year-old Michael James Lovejoy of Flint, Michigan, found dead in the sleeper of his transport, shot several times. Police say Lovejoy, who had been working for RTS for 5 weeks, left the American Axle and Manufacturing plant in Buffalo just before 11 a.m. on the 8th. He crossed the border into Canada at the Queenston-Lewiston Bridge around 12:20. He had a load of automotive axles and was scheduled to arrive in Pontiac, Michigan at 10 p.m. He never made it. Several witnesses reported seeing Lovejoy's truck pull off to the shoulder between 1:30 and 1:45 that afternoon, about 1.4 kilometers east of Wayne Gretzky Parkway, then known as Park Road North. Another RTS driver was headed eastbound later that night and saw Lovejoy's truck. He tried to contact him over the CB radio. Lovejoy's handle was Supertramp, but couldn't reach him. The next afternoon around 2:15, that same driver was on his return trip and saw Lovejoy's truck still parked on the side of the highway. He went to check on him and found Lovejoy dead. Lovejoy's shoes and socks were on the floor of the vehicle. The alarm on his wristwatch was set for 5:30 p.m. His wallet was still in the truck, cargo in the trailer, and police ruled out robbery as a motive. Investigators fielded more than 300 tips and filmed a reenactment based on them. They say several people reported seeing a tractor trailer with similar markings parked behind Lovejoy's truck in the hours after he first pulled over. Some saw a man walking from Lovejoy's truck back to the other. That man has never been identified.
Now, 10 years ago, on the 20th anniversary of his murder, Brantford police issued a new appeal for tips. They were hoping new technology at that time would point them toward Lovejoy's killer. Handwritten notes from 1994 were being digitized and entered into a database to search for connections to other cases. We've reached out to Brantford police, and while they confirm the case is still open, they haven't released any updates. Lovejoy was married and had a child at the time of his death. Anyone with information is asked to contact Brantford police or Crime Stoppers. Alex.
Okay, CTV's Daryl Morris joining us live in studio with this tonight. Thank you, Daryl.